Welcome to Biology Made Easy. Today we are still looking at movement of substances in and out of cells, and specifically concentration gradient and the processes. Welcome. If we have a cell like this and a molecule that have to move into the cell, as we said, the molecule will have to have kinetic energy if it's moving. All these molecules are here and needs to move in, and say the concentration of the molecules outside here is the same concentration as the molecules inside here. They all have kinetic energy. What is the speed of movement of molecules from here to here? Well, if the concentration of molecules here is more than what is in here, then you know that the molecules will move faster in. And that brings us to the topic on concentration gradient. So, what is concentration gradient? Try to help ourselves here. Is the difference in concentration between two regions. So, this small illustration, this is a pillar here, and this pillar have molecules. This one too has molecules. I just have arbitrary figures. This is 50. Here too is 50. So the slab on these two is flat. No difference, so no gradient. But if I have a situation like this, that I have molecules or concentration 50, and another area here with 30, then I can have a slab like this that slopes down, and this one has some small gradient, small steep, right here. But if I have it here like this, and the concentration or the amount of molecules here is plenty, 50, and here it's so small, 5, then I have a huge difference and a huge gradient, very steep slope. Well, so what it means is that this one, fitting this one, has no gradient, no concentration gradient. But here, this one, this is 50 here, and B is 30 here. The gradient, that's how you work out gradients. So it has a small steep, but here, huge, 55, huge, very, very steep slope. So these are concentration gradients. Now, what it means is that if I don't have a concentration gradient, substances moving from one place to one place, they all have kinetic energy, it will be very difficult. But then, if I have differences in concentration, then a substance can easily flow from one end to another end easily. So substances move down passively on their own along concentration gradients. If I want to move a substance from here and move it up to a higher concentration, I need to put in energy to move the substances from a lower concentration to a higher concentration. So I need energy input, and such movement is active transport. So let's look at the processes that make substances move. We talked about the energy that makes substance move as kinetic energy, but it also needs concentration gradients to move substances passively along, and it also needs energy input to move substances against the concentration gradient. So the processes that move substances in and out, 4 major processes: diffusion, osmosis. These are passive movements or passive transport. The molecules move along a concentration gradient, like here. They move from a high concentration region to a lower concentrated area, and it's passive, just flowing down. And then you have active transport and bulk transport that are active transport. These are transports where molecules move against the concentration gradient. So you need to move molecules from this small concentration up into areas where the concentration is high, and you need energy to move such substances. In our next lesson, we will quickly look at the process of diffusion. Until we'll meet in our next lesson, thank you very much and goodbye.